Hey everyone, if you're struggling with your wedge game, you're going to want to stay tuned. We're talking how to control your distances with your wedge shots. When we look at the best wedge players in the world, what do they all have in common? Well, they're obviously very good at controlling the distances on these shots. And today we're talking about shots between 50 and 100 yards. How can we control our distances? Well, there's one key component that they all have in common, and that's being able to control the trajectory to their shots. You know, if you're one of those players that has a tendency to hit one shot long and then the next shot short, very inconsistent, there's a good chance that your trajectory has changed from shot to shot. So today we're focusing on two keys to help you control your trajectory a little bit better so you can really key in and become more consistent with your distances. Not only how far the ball travels in the air, but also the control that the ball will have once it hits the green. Okay, so tip number one is the speed to which the club travels. If we're swinging at 100% all the time, there's a good chance that we're becoming inconsistent on our contact. We might hit a little bit on the toe, a little bit on the heel, not so much on the center. And the first key step to really becoming consistent is having very, very solid contact on the face. So to help create better contact is to try to think more of a 75 to 80% swing on these shots, not going 100% all the time. Obviously, if we can slow it down a little bit, we're going to have a better chance of hitting the center of the face. And tip number two is the length of the swing on both sides of the ball. What I mean by that is, if I have let's say a 90-yard shot, and I have a sand wedge here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the club equidistant on both sides of the ball. Okay, so if my hand or my arm was the hand on a clock, and down here is 6 o'clock, if I take it back, let's say for this shot, I take it back to 9 o'clock, I want to make sure that I swing through to 3 o'clock, so it's the same on both sides of the ball. So the pace to which the club travels and the length to which the club travels on both sides of the ball is very key in controlling the trajectory, which in turn is going to help you with your distance control. I'm going to go ahead and hit a shot. I'm going to kind of walk through it and take a look. So basically, up over this shot, you know, for a 75, 80-yard shot, my stance is going to be a little bit smaller than it was with a full swing. The ball position is going to be in the middle. My weight's going to be slightly on my front foot or my left foot. And all I'm thinking about is 75 to 80% in visualizing going from 9 to 3, back and through. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, so the next time you're out and you're looking to get better with your wedge game, just think trajectory, trying to keep that a medium height trajectory and trying to become consistent with that. You know, it takes practice. The best players in the world, they're practicing this 50% of the time. They're working on distance control, whether it's with their wedges or with their irons. Okay, so it's going to take some practice. And what I would recommend is maybe hit one shot at 60, hit the next shot at 70, 80, 90, 100, and then work your way back down the ladder. Okay, just remember the speed of the club head is number one, 75, 80%, and also the length is going to be another key component to helping you control the distance.